There was an incident not too long ago where the Barksdale Air Force Base, that has a lot of our nukes and a lot of our strategic bombers, and got overflown.
Confidential briefing document reviewed by ABC News is disclosing that what was thought to be a single unauthorized drone flight was actually wave after wave of multiple illegal drone incursions over Barksdale Air Force Base near Shreveport, Louisiana for nearly a week.
But it got overflown by swarms, 12 drones at each wave, and multiple waves. A wave of 12, a wave of 12, a wave of 12.
The week of March 9th, a swarm of drones repeatedly hovered around Barksdale Air Force Base in northwest Louisiana. A spokesperson for the base tells PBS NewsHour that it was unauthorized and criminal activity.
Totally impervious to jamming, according to the article, according to the news. Totally impervious to jamming. Flew over, surveilled everything, and flew back. So,
where were those from? Do we know? We don't know.
So when you talk about Barksdale, when you talk about those kind of surveillance missions, oh boy, are we perfect for it. Because not only would we drop all 12, and the next 12, and the next 12, we don't damage the system beyond being able to infiltrate and use for forensics and figure those questions out. The drone is broken because when it hits the ground, the plastics break or whatever, but the computer is still intact. So we can go trace where those things were coming from and say, oh, okay, I got it. 2026 is going to be the year of Epirus. It's going to be the year of Leonidas. I think a lot of these things we're seeing in the news around the corners, they're going to deploy our systems, and we're going to get to the bottom of a lot of the drone activity we're starting to see on the United States side as well.
I can't believe they don't have these things deployed already on bases like that.
Yeah, it's been a struggle. It's not all...
What is the struggle? We had 12 drones come and surveil a nuclear site multiple times, and there's a struggle?
The top guys say, do it, and if you get in with the frozen middle, or the middle people that actually implement the tactics, there's a lot of sort of hesitation still. A lot of wedded people to their old policies, their old processes, their old sort of way of acquiring systems and testing systems and wringing out every little risk to get like 99.999% of the risks out, and then when they're sure of it, they're ready to go ahead and deploy. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a peacetime attitude. We can take our time to run through the different exercises, which we've been doing from even before this administration, but now we're at war. It's a maneuver against what we see as this totally asymmetrical vector. We need to put a piece on the chessboard that lets those guys know it's not free-for-all time anymore. We're gonna knock down your drones, we're gonna infiltrate those drones, and we're coming to find you.
We now find ourselves in a new era, an era of cheap, disposable battlefield drones.
But when a few drones get through, or tragic things happen, it's front page news.
It's one thing to stop the bees from stinging, but then it's another to find the queen bee where the nest is and stop them. Leonidas is a scalable product, so it has these little elements that can be much bigger. We can make much bigger antennas and have much more range, or we have smaller ones. And so the class of product we call Leonidas was the first thing that they started working on. And the first one, it was actually a bunch of huge antennas. It had like only 9 or 10 elements and had these huge antennas. It looks like, I don't know if you've ever seen the pictures of like the first Meta glasses, or Apple, does the augmented reality stuff. They just look like Frankensteins. They're not compact, they're not down into the right form factor, they don't have all the performance figured out yet. That's what the team built in that COVID period. They built their very, very first prototype of the Leonidas, and they weren't entirely sure how it would even be incorporated or what service would want to go after it and all of that. And it was a big risk, it really was, but the foresight that Grant and Joe had was pretty remarkable.
Potentially every stadium, shopping mall, anywhere there could be a terror threat, to be honest with you.
People are afraid of what they don't understand, either afraid it won't work, afraid it's going to hurt people. And we've dispelled a lot of that. If you look at the facts and data and all the stuff we've done over the last couple years, we've dispelled almost all of those worries and all of those risks. And now it's a chance to just get some wartime kills, get it out there, get it in battle, and put it to the test. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But you're not going to waste that much more money by everything you've done already so far by getting it out there, getting it into the battlefield.
The ranch just got some defense tech upgrades. Check it out.